Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lakeside, and this is part 2 of the video I put up yesterday for the making of this platform. And the first thing I wanted to do was something which Rob over at Farland Howe pointed out, was that really I should be checking the curvature of this with my Mark III coaches, because really they are the longest ones. Apart from the US stock, which won't be on this track anyway. So the longest coaches I've got are the Mark III. So thank you, Rob, for pointing that out. That's well worth it. So what I've done, first thing I did was come up. I've been thinking about it all night. First thing I did this morning was to come up and put an HST on here and run it through, and I'm pleased to say it cleared. So let's try it. I'll just show you. I've just got the Network Rail Flying Banana with a couple of coaches on it just to check it. As you can see, that went through no problem. Let's reverse it. And take it back because I want to try another low coat. It's close, but it's still clearing. So let's stop that. And the other thing I wanted to check was one of my locos which had the extra wide, well not extra wide, but wider external cylinders, which was the 4MT from Bachmann. So let's give this a go. Bring it round. Now this fouled on my previous layout on one of the platforms. But nothing this time. Nice little loco that, actually. Nicely weathered. So that's good. That means that that can now run on this layout too. So with that, I think I'm now clear to carry on. So what I will do now is to put the rest of these coping stones on this side up to the end. I've done this side up to the end. I just need to do this side. And then, excuse me, I will then do the other half, exactly the same method as what I've done here, and join the two together. Okay, so I will be back a bit later. Okay, so bye for now. Hello and welcome back everyone. Okay, so I'm now at the stage where I'm now going to join the two halves together. So this is the first part I made. And as you can see, I've now fitted two of the male parts of the dowels into this section of the platform. As long as they're fairly central within the height, it doesn't really matter what distance you do those apart. I mean, I've just determined myself what those should be. That they are really just additional locators, that's all. So now all I'm going to do is to now drill the holes, two holes here for accepting the male dowels, and I will insert the female dowels in here. Now this is the way I do it. I'm not saying it's the correct way or it's the way everybody should do it. It's just my method of doing it. What I will do is that I will just lay the platform on like that, dab a bit of paint on the two dowels, push up, making sure it's square and level to this one, mark it, and you should end up with two black dots on here, and then that will then decide where I do the two holes for the female dowels to go into. So let's put the paint on now. When I can find my paint, here it is. So all live on video. This is where it all goes wrong, isn't it? So put some paint on there. You've got to do this quickly because this paint is going to dry quite quick. So line the platform up. Now you've got a one-shot hit at this to get the dowels marking correctly. Okay, so push and away. There you go. So what I've got now are two black dots exactly where these two dowels are coming from. So what I've got to do now is to just drill these out and pop in the other two female dowels, and then it should line up. So I won't do this on camera, I'll just shut the camera down, drill it, put the dowels in, they just tap in, and then I'll come back. Okay, so bye for now. Hello again. Right, so I've got the dowels in this end now. I'll put a chamfer on this edge and a chamfer on that edge, just so that when these are butted together, I can then fill it, and the filler goes into the chamfer rather than just being straight across on a flat piece of surface. So when I sand it down, I will have some filler left in there to actually sand down, and it should stay there. So that was the reason for the chamfer. Big test now obviously is to trial fit this, and hopefully it will fit in. Wish me luck. I need it. Perfect, absolutely perfect. It's the right height, it's absolutely flush against this edge, and all I can feel is that chamfer. Wow, fabulous. Well, that's really pleased me, because now what I can do is to put the glue in here and let it set off. I need to go out this afternoon anyway, so that can be setting off while I'm out. So let's just run a coach through. A Mark III coach. No issues with that at all. Perfect. Okay, so I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible because the other one was about half hour long. Alright folks, I think that's it. So it looks like we're on the home leg. Glue this, put the side bits on, spray it, job done. Lovely. Okay, speak to you later. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back. And this is probably the last part of this video now. The platform itself has gone down a treat. I've got all the concrete side cappings on now, both sides. It's joined together in the middle and it's in position. So what my next job will be just to give this a complete sand along the top here to get it, smoother than what it is now. And then spray it just as a grey primer initially. So I've got the HST on the track, so let's bring it round into this siding first and see how she looks. Actually went the right way for a change. So now the HST is completely on the platform. With perfect clearance. This has really made me up. It's that is just about right, I think. So if we look at the steps, just there, then I think that's just about right. So the next thing is, if I take it out and bring it in on this track and see how that looks. Let's give that a go. I'm just going to have to change some points, bear with me. Bear with. Right, actually I want that one back again until it's out there. Right, I think that's got it. Let's give it a go, see what happens. Because it skews all the mess up there with the tools and stuff. Okay, so if we change that point now. And reverse it. And have a look at the spacing on this side. Well, I haven't got any arguments with that, to be honest with you. I think that's about the best I could get. So, all in all, a very successful project. I think so anyway. Really happy with that. Really happy. And if we look down, that's as straight as a die. So that jointing method in the platform has worked. In fact, it's all worked, to be honest with you. It's the right height, it's the right length. So that's great. What I can do now, as I say, is just sand it all down and spray it for now in grey primer, and then repeat the whole process again for that platform over there. So I'm gradually getting rid of my old platforms here, just taking those side pieces off to reuse on the other platform. Look down this way. Perfect. Very happy. Good. Okay, right, well that's about it, people. I hope you've enjoyed this. I'm sure there are many other ways to build platforms apart from this way, but as I keep saying to you, I just show you my method, and then it's up to you guys to pick the right method which you choose from the many other videos on YouTube showing you how to build platforms. But that's my method. Okay, so hope you've enjoyed this, and probably the next time you see this will all be sanded down and sprayed up. Temporarily anyway. Okay, so bye for now and hope you've enjoyed it. Bye for now.